Like if the AA doesn't get picked up now and they pick something like a mid hero, I'd say Hatters in time should just pick up the Juggernaut and go with 3 heals, some nice little control. Out of Milk does end up picking the Juggernaut up themselves, so kind of a counter pick there. Just making sure that they can't pick it up. And Invoker actually being picked up by Hatters in time. It's going to be really interesting to see how that one plays out.
I think really good. They played Invoker and they played a strong Invoker. As I remember. Maybe I'm wrong. Boys, tell me if I'm wrong, please.
So the last bans, it's gonna be have to be a carry banned out by Out of Milk. Something they don't want to see in this lineup. A Sven could actually be pretty nice with the Winter Wyvern as well as the Undying, just having that extra stun as well as some AoE cleave. Some other carries, what will you pick against the Juggernaut and Darkseer and a Tusk? If you're looking at the minimap, you're paying some real good attention, maybe the PA could be something. Like you can also jump the Dazzle, crit him down, get him down before he does anything.
Yes.
A quick TA ban, very nice read, because that's something Out of Milk does play from time to time.
And played
and
good.
It's very, very effective. Just not wanting to have that TA in the mid matchup against their own Invoker. So what the Out of Milk go for? They've already banned out the Queen of Pain themselves. There's no Tony.
Tony
no
Montana.
There's also no Shadow Fiend.
Storm Spirit.
Will they get... There's quite a bit of control though. With the Invoker having the option to go Quas Wex.
Oh, yeah,
go for Lena, the nice little burst damage.
Oh, there was a Wind Ranger actually.
There was still Wind Ranger.
Yep.
Indeed.
And according to Out of Milk, they really pick it often. Sorry, boys.
Yeah, so the final carry pickup, unless they want to go and put something else mid, take the Invoker to the safe lane, go aggressive try with the Winter Wyvern and Dying in the line. I'm expecting them to go aggressive because of the way that they already have to support, so it will be a core Undying. Or they just put him solo in the off lane, but I don't think that's a great idea. So they need something to go up against the Darkseer in the solo lane. That something might just be a Brewmaster. Brewmaster being able to make... He's good in a 1v1 matchup against most melee, although Darkseer uses Iron Shell to last it mostly. He will be able to get rid of these Iron Shells quite quickly with the built-in crit as well as the slam. And it should give them quite a bit of disruption during team fights. Just being able to throw out the Dazzle or the Juggernaut or the Lena up with a Storm Panda.
Yep.
But they're still thinking about it. What else would you put up? So the Sven does end up coming out.
Sven. It will be like a man mode Sven with
It'll be a man mode Sven.
It's like or I hit or I die. Like
yeah, you don't go Mask of Madness.
Why not?
You do not go Mask of Madness.
You go man mode. You know, Madness,
no,
BKB, Dagger, Ultimate, and hit with the D Dallas.
Yeah, but you're not going Mask of Madness because there's a Lena on the opposite team.
Man, but you
As
crit
soon as Lena
faster.
sees that
You
thing
crit
going
faster, man. You just crit 1.5k or 2k and she dies from your
That's why
splash.
you get a Moonshot later on. As soon as you pop that Mask of Madness, you get a Laguna Blade to the face.
You can, definitely, you can get the Laguna in your face. But still, without the madness, you will get the Laguna in your face. And okay, a question. So, Laguna Blade is pure damage, right?
No.
What? No,
The
with the
Laguna
negatives.
Blade is only with an Aghanims.
Yeah, well, I mean with the negatives. So it's pure damage. So it's instant HP removal. So is it possible that no matter that you have a madness or not, it will still remove the exact amount of hit points that is described?
No.
Oh man.
Because it's Berserk adds damage taken. It basically adds 30% to the damage you're taking.
Well,
So it
then
doesn't
you
matter
need
if
to
that's
believe
pure.
in your crits, man. Then you need to believe just in the crit. Or, you know, like, you should start attacking her from the woods. You just blink, stun, and hope for the crit. Or you die, like, you know.
It's either that or you get a Basher and a Moonshard. But it'll come down to what will Sven be able to do and how much will his team be able to disrupt for him. Because they have a very disruptive lineup. The Lion as well as the Winter Wyvern will disrupt team fights. They want to go for the Tombstone if it's down. Sven will stun. I don't know. We'll have to see what the Invoker's build is going to be, because even Quas Wex Invokers usually go for that 1 point in Exhort at the start, just to make
Yep.
sure that they can last hit, get the levels. So we'll have to see.
So yeah, let's introduce our teams.
Yeah, so on the side of Hats in Time, on the Radiant side, we have Rules playing the Winter Wyvern. We have CDEC LJJJ thing? CDX? Yes, I'll just call him that. On the Undying, we have Shadow on the Sven, Floyd on the Lion, and Reaps on the Invoker.
And on the Dire side, we have...
And they're going to be running into each other real soon.
Spank on Lina, Sexy Skull on Jaga, Paco on Tusk, Johnson Dead, on the Dazzle, and...
On the Deadzul, yeah.
Yeah, and Savage, as usual, Darkseer Savage.
Yeah, so Mr. Savage on that off lane. Monsieur Savage this time, going a bit of a French route. Ward gets dropped, does get pinged out. I'm not sure if there is a sentry. There is a sentry on someone. Yes, Darkseer has one, which also means Dazzle will have one. So the D-Ward will come out quick and swift. Invoker will end up picking up that bounty rune. And we'll have a solo offlane Undying in. So a defensive try still coming out against the Darkseer.
And yeah, first level Exort into the Invoker.
Yeah, so that's not showing anything just yet. It's something Invokers use to get last hits in lane.
You know, actually, against Alina, it's better to get the Quas. Because you just try to out-harass her with your right clicks, and you have the regeneration you need.
Yeah, but you still need to get the right clicks. Like
Well-
the Lina has.
You
30 base
you
damage.
just harass her. You just harass her. You know, you just hit her in the face, because then she is not so good at last hitting, and you're equal.
Yeah, but the thing is, the Lina has 60 damage basically just by buying the thing.
Yeah,
If you're an
this
Invoker-
girl is actually OP a bit about this starting damage. It's the attack damage is from 51 to 69, and it's a 670 attack range. Volvo, please fix a bit, Lina.
Yeah, so the Invoker actually going for the Invoke right away, getting that Sunstrike for the pure damage. Some right clicks going out. We'll have to see what the Winter Wyvern's doing.
They can try with the Wyvern, like to
They
combine
can,
it.
with the slow from the Arctic Burn.
Yeah, they can
Although Winter Wyvern's taking quite a few right clicks, and with both spells available for the Lina, actually missing the Dragon Slave onto that Wyvern. Otherwise, he might have just taken a bit more damage than he wanted to.
try. Taking the back to the base.
Yeah, so he does end up popping the Arctic Burn, just flies around mid, and we'll have to go back. Because if he tries to go for one right click, he'll get stunned up. Meanwhile, up on top lane, there's some pulling going on, and Dying's being pushed off to the side by Paco and Johnson.
Well, Lina is having a great time on mid, and she is really near to her bottle.
Yeah, and Dying actually already died up there once. Kind of missed it. 'Cause I
Yeah,
wasn't
same.
looking at the lane. I just realized that there's a 1-1 on the scoreboard.
How can it happen? And who killed the Undying?
It was the Dazzle, and I'm expecting there to be
Oh
more
my
heroes
God.
in play.
Dazzle, you know, Vendetta.
Yeah, as soon as this Undying walks too far forward, he just gets blocked out with the ice shards. Aggressive ward placement by the Dazzle now, making sure that at any given time Paco can just zone out this Undying by himself, and there's nobody to contest the last hitting for the Juggernaut.
Yeah, it's an option. Well, it's kind of painful to play as Undying against 3 guys. Like Dazzle, Jaga, and Paco are too annoying. Especially Paco. But Dazzle actually could do some pulls, you know.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a Quas Exhort Invoker, already having 2 points in Exhort, so there's no transition into a Quas Wex build from him. Although I would have liked it being a very disruptive way to fight, basically.
And yeah, the Munistur Savagju dies bottom on his Darkseer, but if you watch the net worth, he's still really ahead.
Yeah, so Mon jeu savage.
Yeah, the French cheese. You know this word "camel faux" on French. It's like very good. It's like maybe he should change it to camel faux, Monsieur Camel faux, because he plays really good on the Darkseer.
So Invoker now underneath this tower with a rotation, the smoked up Tusk on the opposite side. Dragon Slave comes out, tries to scout it out a bit. As soon as he walks forward and shows his face, he will get snowballed and ice sharded upon. Dazzle's actually getting pinged out. He showed his face and Tusk just too far away. Smoke breaks, was spotted, missed his opportunity. They might just still go for the dive later on, but for now, Sexy Scowl on the top lane, trying to zone out this Undying a bit.
Man, and bottom really looks not so good for Sven. Man, 12 creeps and a lot of pain from this shield. And zombie dies. See ya, brah!
Ends up going down to the Juggernaut, another one.
And Invoker can die on mid. If he stuns the woods, Spank, stun woods, Laguna Blade. Come on.
He only has to run into the lane.
Yep.
Like he's expecting the Invoker, nice little juke there. Scouting out the stack actually.
Ooh, nice
He
one.
will be trying to clear that one up.
Oh, well, this is a nice move. I like it, Spank, I like it.
Now he just needs to not get scouted out. Like the courier flew in over the river through the fog though, so it didn't get scouted out. Lion actually going down on the bottom lane to this Iron Shell with 3 creeps hitting him. Shouldn't be too long for this world. Are you painting on the minimap right now?
Yep,
Alright, because there's not much to be seen right now.
still. Something can be seen. Oh, I know what I will do. I'll just post an image on the minimap.
You're gonna post an image.
Yep, easy. Easy, too easy for me, man.
Right, so we're going back into the game. Lion taking quite a bit of damage. Only needs 1 or 2 more right clicks. Sven actually taking the aggro off that creep. Getting some bit of damage. Sexy Monster Savage now throwing an Iron Shell onto that Tusk who's about to roll in. Rolls onto the shell.
And goodbye, boy.
Should be able to take him out with just 1 more right click.
And not looking good for Radiant. All lanes are lost. Oh, and now Lina makes the plays. The plays. There was no forge, so Lina actually could stun. Oh, nice. Here you go. Laguna Blade right in the face. And a nice bonus for Lina. And according to the net worth, yeah, she is number 1. And Invoker is already behind for 1.4k gold. So not looking so good for this guy. Well, against Elena, Tusk, Midas is of course very good and so on, but then you know maybe you should go into more class points so you get more strange from it. And of course a one-time wax for the invis. Or for the blast. Actually you need that wax. Even for the WWE alacrity. It actually helps a lot under a cold snap. And the zombie is initiated. No, fail initiation. And Lina is ganked. Invoker misses the Sunstrike, but Lion controls the red woman with a Hex and job done. And 800, 1000 gold and 900 experience gained by the Radiant. That's actually a nice bonus. And Tusk had TP'd bottom, and probably with Darkseer they will try to get an opening on Sven, and Darkseer really plays aggressive. Like baiting the Sven, come on guy, give me a stun, so Tusk can snowball on you. Come on, grid on the last creep. It's like in these situations, grid plays the joke with you, like now.
Yeah, so roll in by the Tusk. Sven throws out his ultimate, starts right clicking, but is inside the wall. Actually gets hit by an illusion that does quite a bit of damage. Paco now trying to juke it out.
Nice boy.
Using these frozen sigil,
Ooh.
ends up going down to the Sunstrike. Very nicely done. He's still being scouted out, so any damage that can come in.
Low ball, Savage. Come on, go in.
Nothing. Still ends up taking that sigil. Nice little 90 gold going his way. Not really sure why Tusk would let it die. Probably thought it would time out.
And there is
Undying on top, still only level 3. Very sad little zombie there. Surge onto the Tusk on bottom lane. But meanwhile on top, that should be the end of the Winter Wyvern.
Nice one.
Runs himself into the pack with two little satyrs that are always hating on people. Like as soon as there are heroes nearby, that satyr will always throw out the Hadouken.
Yes, if there are more than 3 or more people.
Yeah, 3 or more people, but they don't even have to be in one line. He'll just throw out the Hadouken.
Hadouken! It's kamikaze. If you want to be a kamikaze, you know where to go. And bottom is 2 heroes deal like a lot of pressure on the carry. Come on, Sven, man mode, good job.
He's going man mode, but the Surge making sure that Paco can get away. The Sunstrike was on point, but Paco turning around for those ice shards. Paco now actually rotating towards mid.
Okay, Paco, you wanna surprise us.
He doesn't have that much HP, but he's
He has
looking
a
for that
snowball
rotation.
and a wireless punch into a Laguna.
Yeah, the Laguna is there. So that's what he's aiming for.
The Laguna.
Ping comes out, smoke gets broken. So Tusk pings out his movement. Does know where he is. Undying is actually walking up and should scout. No, he's going over the top. Not scouting him out. Now finds the Tusk.
LOL. Well, Tusk dead. No, Lina,
Yeah,
come
Tusk is
on,
going down.
Laguna, good job.
Yeah, he does end up throwing out the Laguna, but it's only for level 4 Undying. And if this Lion can somehow catch up, yeah, the Winter Wyvern slow comes out. Lion should be able to drop a nice little stun. He's getting body blocked by the Invoker. The finger comes out, one right click from the Invoker, and just doesn't get it. Invoker body blocking the Lion was the reason that the Lina got away there. Now the Darkseer just runs around the Winter Wyvern with his Iron Shell.
And the Lion can die too.
Yeah, Lion sticks around for quite a bit too long, but Dazzle doesn't have his slow, so that's fine. Tusk also again roaming into the woods, while Sexy Scowl is on the top lane, happily farming away for that Battle Fury.
Man, Sven is afraid from a Darkseer.
I'd be afraid of this Darkseer as well as if I was Sven, especially because I don't have vision and there's a chance that fucking Paco comes out the woods.
Paco Rabanne just comes out of the woods and just goes on you. Don't matter what, doesn't matter where, he just rolls.
Doesn't matter if you just saw him on top lane, he's there.
Yeah, he's actually making great movements throughout the map.
Yeah,
Throughout the
that's
game.
Another tier 1 going down on the bottom lane. They do have a glyph now again because it's fortified. It resets every time a tier 1 goes down. They're not using it to delay mid for some reason. So mid lane will... Oh, there we go.
Man, you know what is the most
Sven
funny
is in-
thing about
Sven is in
everything?
position. He's going to stun. He's going to stun the Lina. Did manage to get the tower. Shadow Grave comes out. Wins
Come
round.
on, girl! Yeah, that's the thing. Nice!
Nice little Omni Slash, takes out 1. Will take out 2. Spinning up to Winter Wyvern to take out that third one. Should be able to with just 2 more right clicks.
But Lena is balls of steel, you know? She just gave what he needed to do.
Yeah, he was graved. There was no way she was getting out. She just threw out everything she had left.
You need to have balls for such plays.
So Battle Fury now completed for the Juggernaut. So his farm is only going to accelerate a lot more, even though he's already up to about 8k compared to the 4.6 of Invoker and 2.8 from Sven.
You know,
10k
the Radiant side has overall 13k and one Jugger has 8. Okay, goodbye girl.
Yeah,
Great,
so Lina
great.
gets picked up. Paco should be going down as well. There's really no way he should be
Yeah,
able
and
to
about
survive.
Paco, I wanted to say, man, he had no boots. He was everywhere. He had no boots even. He doesn't care. This
So
guy is so
Dazzle
sick.
going down as well. Has the grave and should
nice
be
one.
TPing. Question is, no, they don't have anything to stop him. There was a cooldown on Invoke, so he couldn't get a deafening blast. Both stunners were on the mid, and there wasn't a dot to be thrown onto them, as the Arctic Burn was used to actually catch up to him. Because that's another way to make sure that the person grave dies when he comes back. As soon as it turns out, if you have a potent enough dot onto him, then that should be able to kill him off.
Yep. And the Invoker goes for the Eol Scepter.
Yeah, so the Yules is a very nice setup for the stun. Use the
Laguna.
Dragon Slave and Laguna just to finish it off. It's only a 70-second cooldown.
Yeah, and about the Eol Scepter, so will he do the, one-hit combo, like Sunstrike Meteor into Blast?
When it comes, the Invoker is going for it. Yeah, he's going for that Meteor Sunstrike combination. He will have his pretty soon. Needs about 200 more gold to finish up that scepter, but does have the Midas off cooldown in about 5, and that should take care of that. He'll just have to find a creep.
Maybe he will find Paco.
Well, Paco's no creep,
Yes.
but killing him would have the same effect.
Maybe Paco will kill you, you know.
Unfortunately, you can't just use the Midas to kill Paco.
Nope. Paco can kill you easily, he's level 7,
So Invoker gets scouted out. He's running through a ward. There's
Like
actually a stun
Sven.
coming out onto mid, but the wall comes down and he has to run. Gets
Come on,
back
Shards.
back in. Shards come out. He's in between a few heroes now. Well, a few hero illusions at least. Dazzle runs out. Everybody's dropping low to these illusions, and Tusk is looking for someone. Throws out the ice shards. Gets the Undying Trap, but the nice little stun combination comes out. The meatball comes in, but the snowball beats the meatball. I don't care about your fiery ball, I'm a ball of snow, he says. Nice
Thi-
little two-man lightning strike array. Right clicks will get Spank a triple kill. Looking for that fourth. We'll only have to use the Dragon Slave in about half a second. There we go. Ultra kill.
This guy went through everything, you know, through Vietnam, Second World War, this little snowball, and he has full HP, you know. He just, I don't
Meanwhile,
know.
Sexy Scowl's just attacking the top tower. Going for the... what looks to be a Sanjin Yasha. It might just be a nice little Manta style to just keep the split push going. But I doubt it'll have a big effect if he chooses one or the other, as this game isn't looking to last any longer than 25 minutes.
According to the difference in net worth, Volvo says that this game will not last long.
Yeah, I'm not expecting this game to last beyond 25 minutes unless there's a big mistake coming in. So Dazzle does end up picking up the medallion. Will look to finish off that Solar Crest. They'll be looking to go for Roche now, or at least pressure that tier 2. But with the Juggernaut having that healing ward at level 2, Roche is an easy pick off, as well as having that medallion on the Dazzle.
Yeah, and Lina is almost near her Aghanims and pure damage. Hello. Oh, nice smoke from Radiant.
Yeah, so we'll have to see what they do. Tusk will be looking to break that smoke. Ends up breaking it, gets insta-hex, stun comes out as well as the Sunstrike. He dodges
the finger.
with the snowball.
Oh
Was
my God,
already
this
graved,
Paco.
so that wasn't too big of an effect. But the Laguna Blade takes one out. Omni Slash takes out two others. Triple kill for Sexy Scowl. One
Crit.
or two more crits. Nope. Doesn't move with attack command, it seems.
Man, but this Paco is really like, I don't care. I am Terminator. I will go in. I will dodge everything, I will go in, I will give you the wall, the, how is it called? A sigil, and hit you in your face. You know, something like that. But why, Juggernaut, are you not on Roshan? Come on, boy, come on. They need you. I really like how Paco plays this game. He just, like, no respect. No respect at all. 14 minutes without boots, roaming through the map, no problem. Too epic by this guy.
Yeah, so there's something going on with the team of Avernus. They haven't actually signed, like, they haven't
Come on,
they haven't signed up with their real ID, their Steam ID. So I haven't been able to add them, and they're not responding in the chat for the match they're in now. So they haven't started the match yet. If anyone from Team Avernus is currently in Twitch chat, please go to the bracket, go to round number 3, where you're matched up against Hats in Time, because they're waiting for you to play their second match.
Or we will report
Oh wait,
you.
I'm saying Hats in Time, but it's Walrus.
Always punch.
Walrus Rising.
Oh, rising, sorry. Oh my god. Where is this guy?
So the siege continues. Lina now has that Aghanim Scepter and will most likely be looking into the Octarine Core as soon as she has the money for it.
Why Octarine Core?
Octarine Core, just reducing the cooldown even further, like having a, I think
40, 35.
30-something second cooldown on the Laguna Blade, and just being able to heal from all the spells. Also gives nice health, nice regen, nice mana pool, so she'll be able to keep spamming as well. And that is if this game lasts long enough for her to get one. The other option is to just go for Boots of Travel or a Blink. Either will be fine.
20k will tails.
Meanwhile, Jug managed to finish up the Manta style and now has 3.3k. Will most likely go into a Butterfly just to get that Siege, or he might just go for a Desolator to get the
Divine Rapier. We need to see it. We didn't have the comeback in the first game, we need a Divine Rapier. Definitely. Like, for example, you have a Divine Rapier 25 minutes in with the Manta and the Battle Fury, and you just click your ultimate ability on the enemy team. And yeah, it's pain. It's a lot of pain, man. Really, 25 minutes in, he can really have a Battle Fury, Manta, and Rapier. That's quite a big lead. He's like doubling, more than doubling even, the top net worth from the enemy team. And that's sick. Really good farming by this guy, Sexy Skull. And yeah, Invoker with his Eul, Scepter, Midas.
Is being pushed back into his base. There's not really much you can do about it.
He can summon 2 Force Spirits.
So the Boots of Travel do end up flying in for Lina, making her very mobile and very much able to be anywhere on the map. Dazzle gets picked off in mid, and I have no idea why he was there. But that's a nice little pickup to have.
Yeah, like a...
Lion is looking to be too close, takes the Omni Slash and dies.
Oh,
he almost ran into Winter Wyvern.
Man, do you see the Sacred Relic?
I do.
Yeah, so will it be the Rapier or not? Maybe he heard me and he will actually get the Rapier.
He might just get it for added insult, or he might just get it because he loves you in your casting.
Yep. YOLO.
Yeah, or he just goes into the Abyssal Blade, which is a more safe approach. Yeah. But for now, Lina will just siege, still has that Aegis. Sven comes in with the TP and will go try and get it down, but there was a curse onto the Juggernaut, causing the Lina to take 70% reduced damage. Lion comes in, is next to the Lina, doesn't instantly, actually gets the stun and Laguna into his face. Nice little Earthspike onto 2 people, Finger onto Lina as well. A Yule's out, no mana left on any of the heroes for the Radiant team, running from a team of zombies.
Lina Balls of Steel. Man, Lina Balls of Steel. I don't know, this Paco and Lina, really Balls of Steel. They just stay in everything that the enemy team throws at them, and they don't care. They still get off a kill, they still get off all the skills and everything, you know? It's like, I don't know, I would hit myself into the face if someone would play like this against me. No respect.
Yeah, that's just a shame.
Yeah, such a pity that Lina can last throughout your spell and still kill you. That's a bit frustrating. And yeah, Invoker actually has 3k on his hands. Maybe a Dagon, like ultra sick combo with the Eul's Sunstrike, Meteor, Deafening Blast, and a Dagon.
Why are you expecting a Dagon again?
Just for the burst.
For the burst. Yeah, okay.
Only hardcore, you know.
Yeah,
like
I'm not really seeing it being effective. It might be a last resort to just try and get some kills. If anything, you don't upgrade it once you have it, though.
It's like, okay, so let's count. So the Sunstrike.
But like the Invoker's in the same position as the Lina was in just a few seconds ago, where you either want to go Blink or you want to get the BOTs. BOTs aren't going to be as effective as you're bound to your base anyway, so I'm expecting him to either go for that Blink or just start building into a Scepter and maybe throw out some more spells later on.
So okay, According to my Ukrainian calculation, Invoker with a Eul's combo Sunstrike Chaos Meteor and Deafening Blast deals like near 1300 damage, and a Dagon is 400 damage, and he can kill even Juggernaut from one combo. And if he kills Juggernaut from one combo, it doesn't play a role if he has 20k on his hands. How
Right,
is
so
that?
the meteor and the deafening blast together should do at about 700 magical damage.
Yeah, and the Sunstrike 500 and the Dagon 400.
Yeah, but the Sunstrike is pure damage,
Yep.
so that's fine. But the rest is magical damage. And
Yeah, but,
there's a reduction of at least 20% on everyone.
Yeah, but like a Chaos Meteor, like contact damage tick is 0.5, so in 1 second it deals 360 damage. Maybe it will go 1.5 second, and it's like 300 plus damage.
Yeah, it'll depend. Like if
So-
the deafening blast is on Q, then it should do.
So it's near like one. Well, I maxed it out like 1400. Maybe Invoker will be lucky, and Sven will give a Stormhammer there, you know, and they can actually do that.
Yeah, so the game has been resumed. I hear a punch going on onto one of the zombies. Dazzle will now join the rest of his team as Sexy Scowl is just moving forward. Snowball comes
Yo.
out. It's just him. Gets instantly hexed up. Earthspike comes out. Nice little vacuum into the wall. Lightning Strike Array hits 2 people as well. We'll keep right clicking. There's still a few seconds left on the cooldown of the stun as well as the Laguna Blade. So we'll just go back to the racks. Sexy Scout now 3.6k to his name, so we'll have to see if he does go for it.
Come on, boys, you can try to defend. Zombie, go first.
Yeah, so the Lena throws out the Yules, gets a nice 2-man Lightning Striker on top of that.
Invoker failed it. He got.
And that's GG called.
Yeah, good game, well played, boys. No rapiers, man. No ultra combos. Then everything awaits us in the finals, probably. So
Right, so Avernus hasn't shown for their match against Walrus Rising, leaving them with a forfeit, meaning Walrus Rising take that one for free, and Out of Milk take yet another game against Hats in Time.